Hello and welcome to this week's Alakazam review show. As you can see, you've got us again. Apologies for that. The other guys will be back from next week, I think.
Next week, yeah.
So, you'll have Harry and Pete hopefully back. But for this week, we've got some really exciting things. We have got two brand new products and one that we haven't had in stock for a while and we've just got back in. So, Wayne, what have we got this week?
So this week we're going to be looking at Jim Boyd's Confusing Coins, also known as Hopping Halves. We've also got the brand new thumb tip course for the hand-picked miracles. Mm-hmm. And we've also got the magic button by our very own Chris James.
I know, and you know, by the time this goes out, everyone will know about the magic button. We've known about it for a couple of weeks and it is fantastic, but we're sort of semi-reviewing that. Let's not do that. What one should we look at first, Wayne?
Let's have a look at Confusing Coins.
So here is Confusing Coins.
I can double my money in a little game with you. Now, for you, we'll use the man behind the camera, but check this out. I've got two coins here, a £2 and a 2p. Okay. Now, I'm going to take out one of these coins, okay? Nothing else here, just a £2, 2p. Whichever coin I take out, I'm going to hold in this hand over here. You've got to guess which coin I'm holding. So £2, 2p, I'm going to take one out. Let's have a look here. Okay, I got one. Which one do you think I took out?
2p.
Yes, 2p. Very, very nice. Okay, so what does that leave over in this hand over here?
£2.
And 2p, yeah, okay, so look, it is a bit confusing, but we'll try it again. Look, £2, 2p, okay? I'm going to curl my hand up, nothing inside this hand. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to fiddle around and say, I don't want you to guess immediately which one I've got. I've got one. So what do you think it is? £2, 2p?
I saw it, £2.
It is a £2, okay. What does that leave over here then?
2p.
And £2, yes, okay. What? So we've got £2, 2p. You choose one of these coins.
£2.
£2, okay, watch this. So there's nothing else here, okay? That's as fair as I can make it. They're real fingers.
Yep.
Okay, nothing hidden under here. £2, 2p. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yep.
What have I got inside this hand?
£2.
And 2p. Okay, this is. I'm trying to make this as simple as I can for you. I've got £2, 2p, all right? So we'll put them right here. I'm going to take one of them out. This is your last chance. One of the coins comes out, okay? So what does that leave in my hand over here?
Wait. Did you sneak out another one?
Nope, just one.
2p.
Just 2p?
Yeah.
Not £2?
No, £2.
£2?
Yep.
And 2p? You're really not watching, are you? There's nothing here at all. But like I said, I doubled my money. So that was a live performance of Confusing Coins that we filmed in the shop earlier. This is one of my favourite effects. I carry this with me everywhere I go. So what you get is a little pouch. This is a lovely little pouch as well. And inside here you get the coins for the effect. It's beautifully made. The coins are so well crafted. I'm amazed this hasn't been added to the Elite coin range, to be honest with you. It's such a beautiful little effect and it's great to perform. And it's one of those ones I have a lot of fun with this, no matter what the age of the people. I do it with kids, I do it with adults, I do it with the OAPs when I sit with them. It's just an all-round great effect.
Yeah, it really is. I know that this is one that Pete has famously said it's an everyday carry.
Yeah.
So it's one of the tricks that if you ever see Pete, ask him about it, he will have it on him. I have one in my close-up case because like you said, it's a great one. If you do have young people there, it's a great trick that they can get involved with, especially if you work at a restaurant and people are eating and you need a hands-off trick, then this is absolutely perfect for that. It's also one of those rare tricks where there is quite literally no skill at all.
No.
This is a self-working trick, but it looks absolutely phenomenal.
It's one of those ones that from the video you'd have seen there when the first time you put the coin down and then you're left with the two back in the hand again. Now when I'm performing this, I'll perform this a lot of the times if I'm like mix and mingle, so I won't have a table. So what I have is I have an old-fashioned purse. Nice. with a clip open, and I leave it open and I put the coins inside and I have somebody holding it in their hand. And the first time when you go, so there's the 2p, so what's in my hand? £2, and I always go, I never correct them, I go, no, it's a £2. I always go, a £2 and 2p, I just go, they go, £2, and I go, yeah, and 2p. So I'm kind of like agreeing with them, but also correcting them as well. So it's not a me against you type thing. It's, I've seen people go, so what's left in my hand? 2p at £2. Ah, yeah, but also the 2p, yeah, and it doesn't, for me, it's not right. So I like to just go the £2 and 2p. That's right, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And I kind of make it into a conversational thing. But the reaction that gets is phenomenal. It's just, you know, and I do like it. We didn't do it today on the video, but sometimes I've had people say, you hid that underneath the £2. And then I go, okay, well, look, we'll do it again, okay? So there's nothing else hidden, there's nothing under there at all. Take out the £2, what's left, 2p and £2. And then that bang hits. It's such a beautiful moment. But yeah, it's a great little thing. It's such a cool, just a cool concept. The whole routine just flows. It's lovely.
So who's it good for?
Close-uppers. And
mix and mingle, like you said, you don't have to have a table if you don't want to.
You can do it at a table. So if you're working tables in a restaurant or a wedding or a corporate event, it's great for that. The whole effect lasts, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. So it's a nice, snappy little thing. I've done it to, this is one of those ones that's great when you get like a big bunch of lads and they want to see something with a bit of a, you go, well, I want to play a game now. Let's play a game, you versus me. Boom, and then do it. You can do it, pretty much any environment, any close-up environment or parlour.
So we've sort of just done where is it good for. Who is it good for is beginners. Beginners, professionals, anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone, hobbyist, coin magician, not coin magician. If you just want to get into coin magic, this is your absolute perfect first trick.
This is a brilliant trick. If you want to add something to your show or your act, or your performance pieces and you're just doing cards and you want to incorporate some coin, then this is a great trick to add. It'd be the great first trick to add into your set. Again, like you said a minute ago, there's no skill here at all. It's just the coins. So they do all the work for you. So if you want something that looks great, it looks like it's sleight of hand, but it's really easy to do, this is a great starting place to go.
And the quality of them is second to none.
Yeah.
For all of us to be using it in our working sets, you know that it's going to be amazing quality. So, yep, that is confusing coins. Grab them because they go very, very quickly.
Yes, we just put some more into stock, but they will sell out very, very quickly.
They might even be gone by the time this video goes out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
So our second effect today is thumb tips, part of the hand-picked Astonishment range, and this is by Joshua J. So what this is a, how best to put it, it's like a little mini course on how to use thumb tips.
Yeah, and this comes with a ton of thumb tips as well. But not just thumb tips, there's other props in there as well. You saw on the video, Wayne, you haven't seen the video yet. Actually, let's do that first, then we'll talk about it.
You're not going to believe what happened earlier on. Strange things happen to me all the time. Let me show you. I need to find something to do a trick with. It's my glasses cloth. I'm not going to use that. I've got glasses as well. That's pretty cool. I've got a Sharpie and a wallet. I've got a medicine drink. And I've got a little button. Now, this is a bit embarrassing, actually, because this actually came off my shirt yesterday. I'm supposed to stitch it back on again, and I haven't got around to doing that. Would you have a little look at the button for me? Make sure that there's nothing funny or peculiar or weird about it. It's just a button, yeah?
Seems like it.
Yeah, okay. And I want to, actually, could you open your hand for me? I'm going to place it in your hand. I want you to close your hand around it. Now, I don't want you to do anything with it. I just want you to hold it in your hand, and I want you to feel it in your hand starting to bend up a little bit. It's not going to bend a lot, but it's going to bend up a little tiny bit, okay? We're going to try and fold the edges round, screw it up a little bit more. I think, yeah, if you open your hand up, you can see that it's actually bent.
What?
Hasn't gone much, but enough to show you that it's actually damaged. And that is some of the crazy stuff that happens to me on a daily basis. I can't set it back on now, can I?
So you'll see that Wayne did a great bending button trick, and it comes with all of those buttons. They're all
well, you get
metal.
Two sets. You get a silver one and a bronze one, and they're quite small. And yeah, you get one that's flat and one that's bent, so you can do the switch. Really easy to do. It's a really nice little routine with it, to be fair. But it comes with 7 different thumb tips. So I've watched the part of the video. Joshua talks about line of sight. He talks about angles and protecting those angles. He tells you how to wear the thumb tip, how not to wear the thumb tip, how to make it look like it's an extension of yourself so that it's not seen, basically. How to care for it, how to clean it. All the information is on there. It's quite an extensive video that you'll go through that will take you from never having worn a thumb tip to, being a master with it. Some of the thumb tips, there's a lovely thing that I'd never seen before. They are in there. There's a nesting thumb tip.
Which sounds good. It's really clever.
Yeah,
it's
so
great.
one of the thumb tips actually fits inside the other. So for that, he does a nice thing with salt and pepper, and they don't mix.
Right.
So he pours the salt in, pours the pepper in, gives a little shake, and then he pours the salt out, and then he pours the pepper out. And yeah, I've never seen that done before with a thumb tip. That's a great idea. Actually, you get 6 thumb tips because you also get a fingertip that you wear between your fingers to show your hands empty. And all the thumb tips come with routines with them. And you'll soon, and there's different sizes, there's small ones, big ones, fat ones, thin ones. You'll soon be coming up with your own ideas with them as well. But yeah, it's a lovely little set.
Yeah, and for anyone that listens to our podcast will know, I think the number one item still is a thumb tip.
Yeah.
And it's just such a universal prop, so many people use it. So having something like this, I think, is really clever. It's a nice essential thing for anyone getting into Magic, but equally to have an entire set. I mean, I know on the podcast we spoke to Mark Spellman about one of his, and he actually brings out a small suitcase of hundreds of these sorts of gimmicks. So the fact that these are now being provided in a set, you can mix and match, almost a bit like we had the coin box set,
Yep.
either earlier this year or late last year. And the idea is that it's just there. You can just mix and match. Great, I'm going to do that routine this time, take it out. If you're a restaurant worker, amazing. You can just take out what you need for each routine. So I think it's a really, really clever idea. But who is it good for?
I would say a beginner. So definitely for pros. If a lot of pros will have their preferred thumb tips, etc. But I think it's not bad to go back and look at basics, especially.
Are the ones that come with it hard or soft? Because I know that magicians have a tendency to favour one over the other.
So this one's a hard one. This one is a Vernet by the looks of it. It feels like my Vernet. And it's very comfortable. Yeah, that's a hard one. And then we can go in here. We've got that's a hard one. But then if we go down to this one, yeah, we've got a soft one here. There's the finger one. Yeah, and
so it's a bit of a mix of everything, which is good as well.
Yeah, there's a couple in here. Like I said, I didn't watch the full video because I've been answering the phone today. But there was, it looks like there's one that goes on your finger. It's a thumb tip, but it's very small and thin. And it seems to go on the finger. There's the finger one, which is a long one. There's hard and soft ones in there. And like you say, you get the coins as well. But I would say, yeah, if you're a beginner, this would be a great starting place to look at thumb tips, to get some good instruction on how to use them and to know which one's right for you. And then as a professional, if you're an expert, then, you know, just to go back and go, oh yeah, I hadn't thought about doing that. I'll be honest with you, the button trick, I'd never thought of doing something like that with it. So just by looking at it, I suddenly thought, oh, that's quite a nice little idea.
Where's it good for?
Well, if you're going to be using a thumb tip, I mean, I've got 2 stage routines with a thumb tip. I've got multiple close-up routines with a thumb tip. I think it's good for anywhere. I think that's the universal beauty of a thumb tip, is it's just perfect for everywhere.
Agreed. So that is, I can't remember what it was called.
Thumb Tips, the hand-picked Astonishment range by Joshua J.
There you go.
So our last item today is The Button by Chris James.
Yeah, the button. So this is absolutely brilliant. I wasn't quite sure about what it was to begin with, and then Chris sent me over the full performance that they posted. I think it was on Wednesday at the time of recording this, or Monday even, and it is such a brilliant trick. It's absolutely phenomenal. And what's even better is they've thought about absolutely everything with this.
So it's basically a mystery box. And I say that with the utmost reference to mystery boxes because I love a mystery box. And it's not just a mystery box. It's a lot of fun. You ask the spectator, you tell the spectator that every time they hit the button, something
really
magic
fun to do.
is going to happen.
You can understand it's been a very annoying day with me in the shop pressing that constantly.
I've had to hide it from him and then he went and opened up another one. It's a great little gadget. This has been it's all been handcrafted and made. It's all been designed and made, and everything is built into it so that there's nothing else to add or take away. It looks great. It's sturdy. I was talking to somebody yesterday on the chat, and they said, I'm looking for a mystery box that I can have in my pocket, or I can have on me, and if it gets turned upside down or it gets, it's in my pocket, it gets jiggled around, when I bring it out, the card is still set inside. And I said, can you wait a few more days because this has just come in and it will fill every need that you've got. And it really, really does. So it's a nice looking prop. I mean, that is beautiful.
Yep.
It's easy to use.
I thought you might have switched it off then. I wasn't sure.
Now, if you're not keen on that noise,
yep,
it does come with instructions and you do get a little card reader thing.
Before we get to that, let's let them see a performance because they're not going to potentially know what it is yet.
Well, let's check out a live performance of the button.
Wait.
Hello.
Something that uses my magic button, all right?
Ooh.
We are not going to do anything with that just for the time being, all right? Because it only works in the context of a card trick,
okay.
All right? So look, I'm going to have you select a card. You're going to select a face-up card, so it doesn't really matter if I know what it is.
It's a two of spades.
Excellent. Okay, and pop your autograph on there for me.
Oh, let's do been a long time since I've signed my name on a card.
Watney?
Watney.
I mean, that Y looks like a T. Yeah, Watney.
Yeah, Watney. That's my
so look,
name.
we're going to play Watney. I'm going to leave your card about halfway down in the deck. Nothing happens until we press the magic button, though. So go for it.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Perfect. And if you do that, we actually get your name, Watney, back on top. Now that is definitely your name because you signed it, obviously.
Yep.
And if you remember, I placed it about halfway down in the deck. Nothing happens though until you press the magic button. Go for it. Very good. And if you do that, it comes back to the top.
Nice.
Look, I tell you what, we're going to leave your card about halfway down, and actually it is halfway down. You can see it's your card, which we will leave just there. And in actual fact, I need you to do something for me. I need you to shuffle the cards. Do you think you can shuffle the cards?
I can shuffle the cards.
Go for it. Okay, mix them up.
Let's come here, give them a little shuffle like this, and a little shuffle like that. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, I'll take hold of those. In fact, I'm going to place them behind my back and I'm going to turn one card round. Okay, now this will be a random card in the sense that we don't know what it is, but obviously you're going to have like the magic button. Okay. All right, so there we go, one card. Remember, you have to press the magic button.
You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
It's not working.
It's not working. Okay, but is that your card?
Well, this one here?
Yeah, take it out. Is it your card?
No. Two of spades.
Do you know what? I think he's broken it. Oh. I think you've broken it, mate. Let's have a look, see if we can find out. Oh yeah, look. Right, that would be why. Right, that would be why. Because we have one card. In fact, I don't want to touch that. Do you want to just take it, unfold it for me? Is that your card?
It's Watney's card.
It's Watney's card, and that is magic button. Get yours now.
So that was a live performance there of the button that we filmed in the shop. Now over here. Essentially what this is I know it's live. Oh, you son of a... Okay. It's great, and it comes with everything that you need apart from the deck of cards. So you provide your own pack of cards.
So this is a mystery box that makes sense, all right? So, like you said earlier, mystery boxes are brilliant. There are so many incredible ones on the market.
But there's a difficult way of going, oh, I've got this weird looking box with me, or I've got this see-through box, or I've got this box made of China teacups. It just doesn't make any sense, but this does make sense.
Yep.
And it says it on the packaging even. In the time where these things are all over the place, you go on BGT, they've all got a button. You go on a quiz show, they've got a button. Oh, thank you. And it's just great. So now you're giving them the opportunity, and you can put this out and say, whenever you press this button, something magical is going to happen. And now you do a card routine.
Yep.
Not just a card routine. There are other routines you get with it. There's instructions for billets and predictions, so you can do switches. But essentially, I think the first, you get a number of routines. Craig Petty has produced a number of routines for it. You get a number of routines with it, but I think the most obvious one is an ambitious card.
Yep.
And whenever you want, hit the top, and now the card rises to the top.
Absolutely.
And you just repeat that over and over. Now, that's nice and easy. And then when you want it to, and it's completely under your control, you can hit it and nothing will happen. And nothing will happen. They can hit that as many times as you want until it's then done so that it can be done. And that's completely Jamie's control at the moment. That's completely under Jamie's control.
Yep.
So, yeah. And now if you turn it off, and that, turn it off. He's such a child.
Now you can see how much fun we've had all day. There you go.
There we go, and that doesn't work. Once it's off as well, it won't come back on until you do whatever you need to do to make it come back on.
Which we can do now.
And now it's back on again. So there's possibilities for this with a lie detector routine. I do believe there's a couple of lie detector routines on there. But whenever you want to, you can then unscrew it. The card is inside. You tip it out, and they can undo it, and it's their signed card.
So let's talk about, so first off, what you actually get in the box. So you get obviously the magic button, but in the magic button is the built-in switching mechanism, which is super, super clever, incredibly deceptive, and practically self-working.
Now,
so,
I will very quickly say here, if you buy one of these, when you open it, watch the video first, okay? I could not, just by looking at it, work out where all the contraptions were until I watched it. I was like, oh, of course. But not only that, there is obviously electronics in there to make the noise.
Yep.
And it will show you how to access that and how to turn it on, turn it off. It's got a good battery life on it, and you can recharge it. It's a rechargeable one. So you get this little packaging. This is amazing.
The packaging's great.
A custom-made box for it. And inside here, you get a charging cable so that you can charge it.
They've even given you a mini SD reader in there as well. They've literally thought about everything.
So with this, you can change the ringtone on it. On the video, Craig talks about his favourite ringtone that's on there. So you can watch that, and so you don't have to have. If you don't want to, you could have it as something else.
But even things like, so first off, so my immediate thought was restaurants. So I'm going to buy one of these probably by the end of today. And the idea of having, I don't do a lot of tricks for younger people, but I'm getting significantly more coming to the restaurant. So the idea of having a kid control the magic, which seems maybe a little bit silly with my style because I'm a little bit more serious, mentalism-y sort of thing. But then you have the payoff at the end, which is the OMG moment of it's inside. So, it's going to be perfect for that. But even things like, they've just thought of everything. So the remote that's triggering this, which Murphy's have been open about this on some of their videos as well. The remote is designed so that you can easily feel it. So it's indented, which allows easy access to the button. But when you trigger it, a secret light comes on this, so it's been triggered, which is excellent. And Chris mentions as well the fact that, this can be turned this way, this can be in their hands, it can be turned upside down. Nothing, if you know mystery boxes, nothing's going to move.
No.
Everything's going to stay set. So they can keep this in their hand, they can bang it. It can be put into water, so there's no electronics or anything in the bottom, so it's not going to leak. You can have it on a bar. And if there's drinks and stuff get on it, doesn't matter, you can just wipe it off. So it's absolutely perfect. Even the satisfying click, it's even got that, which is great. They really have thought of everything with this, and they've even got a Facebook group, and all I thought about that is the ideas that people are going to come up with this is just going to be astronomical. There's going to be so many ideas. You mentioned earlier on, like Britain's Got Talent, America's Got Talent. it just says everything. I know that there's a spat of dog training videos, so you can buy these and the dog comes up and hits the button and it gives a certain outcome. So there's just so many avenues that you can go with this. For me, I think it's one of the best tricks that I've seen for a worker for some time. I think lots and lots of people are going to get a lot out of this.
It comes with gimmicks to make it up for red decks and blue decks. You also get... on the thing you can print off more and make more gimmicks if you want to. It wouldn't take very much to design and make your own card back design. So if you're using a custom deck, it wouldn't be that difficult to make that up for yourself either. And yeah, I mean, it's so simple to use. Everything is signaled for you. So when you open it up, you can see exactly what's going on with what's happening. It's such a beautiful, but if people look at it, they're not going to find anything.
Nope. Reset as well, seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, seconds.
I think Craig resets it as he's doing it up, effectively. So it's not going to take long. So who is this good for?
I would say even if you're a beginner, I think... Yeah, even if you're a beginner, it's one of those ones. I mean, everybody learns a mystery box, you know, pretty early on. I know I did. So I would say, yeah, if you've got any kind of basic handling skills with cards, you can learn the one move that happens with this. But yeah, it's very, very simple. It's very easy to do. Like you say, they've thought of everything. So yeah, I would say beginner, someone with a bit of experience, up to expert. I know I'm going to be using it.
Yeah. I think the only thing to be mindful of is obviously you have to get a card folded during performance. Now, there are obviously different ways that you can do that, which of course are covered on the tutorial. So as long as you're comfortable doing that, you'll be able to do the routine. And I would say a Mercury fold is, you know, well within the grips of a beginner to an intermediate performer. So, you know, there may be a little bit of practice if you're a beginner, but other than that, because of the mechanics that are inside this, the switch itself is... There's nothing there. And, you know, you may have seen the one that Craig does where he literally... He picks it up and moves it to a different part of the table, and that's the switch. And then they can take the card off and they can open it up.
I would say if you've never done an effect like this before, or if you're nervous about it, the instructions that come with it will guide you through it. And so you can easily learn it and then put it into place. I know from personal experience, when I first learned the Mercury and when I first started doing Mystery Box, I was so nervous about performing it, and then I did it. And then I wanted to do it at every single table. It was mind-blowingly good. And I was like, wow, how have I not known about this before? And I wanted to do it for every single... There was the one trick I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Yeah. And I do love the Mystery Box. I think it's a great trick. The switch is so clever. And with this one, it's just, like you say, for the modern era, it's just... This is so well known and so easily recognisable. Yeah, I think it's going to be a massive...
Even things like, you know, adapting that to companies. So if you need to make it bespoke, because you can change the noise, it can be anything.
Yep.
If a company has like a jingle or an anthem or something like that, chuck it on there. Great, a great way to personalise it. In a restaurant, that's going to be nice and loud as well. In terms of the volume, it's pretty loud. So where is this going to be good for, Wayne?
Honestly, I think, like you say, with the Facebook group, people are going to be coming up with ideas. I don't think it's going to be very long until you see a few stage ideas with this. You know, run over to the table and slap the buzzer. You know, I'm already formulating an idea myself. They can run over and slap the buzzer and whatever. So I can see a good size stage routine, and the noise on it as well. I think that would travel. So yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I think it will be good for that. I think at the moment, close up, table, walkabout. You're not restricted by the normal mystery box, because I could say to you, Jane, hello, I'm going to show you a trick. Could you open your hand for me, please? You're going to keep your hand exactly like that. I'm going to place that on your hand, and we're going to do a trick here. Now, at any moment, if you hit the top like so, the magic is going to happen. So that you can use them as a, with a normal mystery box, if I put that on your hand, it might fall over or you might open it. I don't want that. With this, you know, I can just throw it around. It's so well made. It can be literally be just put anywhere. So you're going to hold that for me. So yeah, I would say walkabout, close up, tables, parlour, and I think with a bit of thought behind it, you could do some stuff on stage with it as well.
I really like, what's the copycat routine? The one where you have the bell and they copy and then they hit the bell in the middle each time. Something like that in parlour would be great as well, where you have both of you, or, you know, like the Britain's Got Talent thing. So I'm going to do magic at any point. If you're not impressed, hit the button and then I'll impress you somehow. You know what I mean? There's just so many ways that it can go.
That great gag as well, where you go, if you think you know the answer, tap the buzzer. And of course, when you want it to, they're tapping away, and you're pretending not to even notice it because there's no noise coming out, and you're just talking over them. Well, if you don't know what it is, that's fine. Let's move on to the next thing. Or, you know what I mean? And then that person, or you could have it so that the one person. So say I've got two men and a woman up, and I want the woman to be the one that doesn't work on. Every time she comes over and taps it, nothing happens, so I just ignore it. And then he comes over and taps it, and it works. I'm like, oh yeah, well, what's the answer? So there's a lot of scope here for comedy as well. There's a lot of opportunities here for comedy. And of course, in the basic routine with the cards, you know, hit the thing, it doesn't work. Well, that time it did, but there we are. You do that and it doesn't work. And you're like, what have you done? You've broken it, do it again, you know. And then they're doing it, and then, you know, yeah. And then you can do the reveal.
Great.
So, yep. And I mean, it all comes contained. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's not going to break. It's going to be easily protected. Yeah. And if you get the Alakazam worker bag, that will probably fit very nicely into a slot in there, I should think. So there we go. Do check it out. It is phenomenal. This is The Button by Chris James.
So that's it for today's review show. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, Peter and Harry are back next week, and they'll be sat in these chairs talking to you. It's been fun though, hasn't it?
It's been fun. It's been really sad. It's been really sad that they've not been here.
Mopey.
And enjoying looking at their pictures of the Taj Mahal and a monkey sanctuary and, you know, all of that. It's been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
So next week.
Next week we have got the amazing Jackie Yu is going to be here in the studio.
Right here.
Oh my.
He's
going to be doing his academy, so you do not want to miss out on that. Now, if you order that now, you will get it at the early bird price. So do that, because once the price goes up, it won't come back down again. It will be in your account, where you can watch it live in your account, and then it's usually the following day, it will be uploaded to your account and it's yours to keep forever. So if you can't watch it live, it will be available very soon afterwards. And you're going to get, I mean, I've heard many great things about Jackie Yu's lecture, and it's going to be a great one. You do not want to miss out on this one. And of course, if you watch it live, you can ask questions on the chat as well. So that is happening on
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So,
and then Thursday, we have a product launch.
I think it's Wednesday.
It will be on the video. It'll be on the video and on the site. Go check it out. It will be on there. It's sometime next week. We've got so much coming up. That's the problem. It's hard to keep track of everything. Next Thursday, we then have a product launch, which is with Strange Stage.
Nice.
We've had so many phone calls about this, and for good reason. It's absolutely phenomenal. Both me and Pete have got our versions already. I've actually aged mine and Pete's up, so they look the part. We have very limited stock. When you see the quality of these, you're going to want to grab one pretty quick, so do make sure you're there on the night. Of course, we're going to show everything on the spot. And then the week after next, of course, we've got Taboos, and we have another product launch. This one is by Jim Critchlow.
Which is amazing. Now, if you know Jim Critchlow's work, things like White Star. There was I can't remember what it's called.
Till Death Do Us Part.
Till Death Do Us Part. All of his stuff, very clever. Very easy to perform, and very dynamic in the effect. They're all great.
Yep, it's going to be great. So do keep an eye on our socials. Of course, that's going to be the first place that you find it. Make sure you like and follow us as well on all the normal places. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that good stuff. That way you're going to be the first people to know. But for now, thank you for joining us, guys. Have a great week. Goodbye.
Bye. you.